Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. On behalf of Lahore College for Women, University Lahore, I welcome you all to the 7th convocation of the university. The Honorable Governor, Mr. Salman Taseer, the Chancellor of the university, will confer BS Honours, MA, and MSc degrees to 635 students of various disciplines. To start our proceedings, I call Hafiza Aban Abid Qazi for the recitation of Holy Quran.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. يا وأطيعوا الله ورسوله ولا تنازعوا فتفشلوا ولا ولا تكونوا كالذين خرجوا من ديارهم بطرا ورئاء الناس ويصدون عن سبيل الله والله بما يعملون محيط. शुरू अल्लाह के नाम से जो बड़ा मेहरबान निहायत रहम वाला है। मोमिनो, जब कुफ्फार की किसी जमात से तुम्हारा मुकाबला हो तो साबित कदम रहो और अल्लाह ताला को बहुत याद करो ताकि तुम कामयाब हो जाओ और अल्लाह ताला और उसके रसूल सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम की इताअत करो और आपस में झगड़ा ना करना कि ऐसा करोगे तो तुम बुज़दिल हो जाओगे और तुम्हारी हवा उखड़ जाएगी और सब्र से काम लो। बेशक अल्लाह ताला सब्र करने वालों के साथ है। और उन लोगों की तरह ना हो जाओ जो अपने घरों से इतराते हुए और दिखाते हुए निकले, और उनका ये हाल है कि लोगों को अल्लाह की राह से रोकते हैं और अल्लाह उनके अमाल का इहाता किए हुए है। सदक़ल्लाहुल अज़ीम।
Honorable Chancellor, I request you to declare the convocation open.
I declare the convocation open.
I request Dean of Natural Sciences, Professor Dr. Kausar Jamal Chima, Dean of Engineering, Technology and Management Sciences, Professor Dr. Mrs. Farhat Salimi, Dean of Social Sciences, Professor Mrs. Riffat Saklan, and Dean of Humanities, Islamic and Oriental Learning, Professor Dr. Hemala Khalid, to present the students of their faculties.
Respected Chancellor, I present to you these students of Lahore College for Women University who have been certified after the examination to be duly qualified to receive the degree of Form D and BS Honours Environmental Science, to which degree I pray they be admitted.
By virtue of the authority vested in me as Chancellor of the University, I admit you to the degrees of Pharm D and BS Honours Environmental Sciences. And in token thereof, I present you these degrees and authorize you to wear the robes ordained as the insignia of these degrees.
Respected Chancellor, I present to you these students of Lahore College for Women University who have been certified after examination to be duly qualified to receive the degree of BS Computer Science and Bachelor of Electronic Engineering, to which degree I pray they be admitted.
By virtue of the authority vested in me as Chancellor of the University, I admit you to the degrees of BScs and Bachelor of Electronic Engineering, and in token thereof, I present you these degrees and authorize you to wear the robes ordained as the insignia of these degrees.
Respected Chancellor, I present to you these students of Lahore College Women University who have been certified after examination to be duly qualified to receive the degree of BFA, to which degree I pray they be admitted.
By virtue of the authority vested in me as Chancellor of the University, I admit you to the degree of Bachelor of Fine Arts, and in token thereof, I present you this degree and authorize you to wear the robes ordained as the insignia of this degree.
Respected Chancellor, I present to you these students of Lahore College for Women University who have been certified after the examination to be duly qualified to receive the degree of Masters of Science, to which degree I pray they be admitted.
By virtue of the authority vested in me as Chancellor of the University, I admit you to the degree of Master of Science in the relevant subjects, and in token thereof, I present you this degree and authorize you to wear the robes ordained as the insignia of this degree.
Respected Chancellor, I present to you these students of Lahore College for Women University who have been certified after examination to be duly qualified to receive the degree of Master of Science, Computer Science, Master of Information Technology, and MBA, to which degree I pray they be admitted.
By virtue of the authority vested in me as Chancellor of the University, I admit you to the degrees of Master of Computer Science, Master of Information Technology, and MBA. And in token thereof, I present you these degrees and authorize you to wear the robes ordained as the insignia of these degrees.
Respected Chancellor, I present to you these students of Lahore College for Women's University who have been certified after examination to be duly qualified to receive the degree of Master of Social Sciences, to which degree I pray they be admitted.
By virtue of the authority vested in me as Chancellor of the University, I admit you to the degree of Master of Social Sciences in the relevant subjects, and in token thereof, I present you this degree and authorize you to wear the robes ordained as the insignia of this degree.
Respected Chancellor, I present to you these students of Lahore College Women University who have been certified after examination to be duly qualified to receive the degree of Masters of Humanities, Islamic and Oriental Learning, to which degree I pray they be admitted.
By virtue of the authority vested in me as Chancellor of the University, I admit you to the degree of Master of Humanities, Islamic and Oriental Learning. In the relevant subjects and in token thereof, I present you this degree and authorize you to wear the robes ordained as the insignia of this degree.
I request the Honorable Chief Guest to award medals and roll of honors to the students.
I will announce the names and citation of students who have earned distinctions, position holders, rolls of honor, gold medals, and cash prizes of 3,000 rupees each. Musfira Wadood, MSc Applied Psychology, University Gold Medal, and Hashmat Ara Gold Medal. Shazia Nawaz, MSc Chemistry, University Gold Medal, and Rana Muhammad Sultan Gold Medal. Faira Kanwal Janjua, MSc Mathematics, University Gold Medal, and Shamshad Majid Gold Medal. Imrana Nawaz, MSc Physics, University Gold Medal, and Naima Mohsin Gold Medal. Huma Jabin, MA Fine Arts, Gold Medal, Naseem Qazi, University Gold Medal, and Naseem Qazi Gold Medal. Sidra Andalib, Farm D, University Gold Medal, and Chaudhry Sikandar Ali Gill Gold Medal. Maryam Jalal Chaudhry, MS Computer Science, and she has presented Best Research Project. Begum Iqbal Sikandar Gill Gold Medal. Nayab Sarfaraz, MSc Botany, University Gold Medal. Maryam Tajdeen, MSc Environmental Science and Management, University Gold Medal. Samia Waheed, MSc Mass Communication, University Gold Medal. Iffat Rabia Bhatt, MSc Zoology, University Gold Medal. Fatima Hafiz, MBA, University Gold Medal. Maria Khalid, Master of Information Technology, University Gold Medal. Sabah Anwar, MSc, MS Computer Science, University Gold Medal. Sana Chaudhary. Sana Chaudhary, MSc Economics, Lahore Campus, University Gold Medal. Hijab Fatima, MA Economics, Jhang Campus, University Gold Medal. Maimoona Imtiaz Alam, MA English, Lahore Campus, University Gold Medal. Shahida Parveen, MA English, Jhang Campus, University Gold Medal. Sumbul Khalid, MA Gender Studies, University Gold Medal. Madiha Ijaz, MA Gender Studies, University Gold Medal. Sadia Ashraf, MA International Relations, University Gold Medal. Mahwish Akram, MA Political Science, University Gold Medal. Maryam Riaz, MA Punjabi, University Gold Medal. Sayyida Samar Jafri, MA Urdu, University Gold Medal. Nimra Kaleem, BFA, University Gold Medal. Sara Mansoor, BS Honours, Environmental Science, University Gold Medal. Sana Asif, Bachelor of Electronic Engineering, University Gold Medal. Maida Nazir, MA TESOL, University Gold Medal. Roles of Honor, MSc Environmental Science and Management, Zunaira Masood. Nimra Iqbal. Andaleeb Nazir. Rabia Ajmal. Aisha Kiran. Sumaira Akram. Aniza Rafiq. Zunaira Saman Amjad. Fatima Said. MSc Mathematics. MSc Mathematics, Sana Ijaz. MSc Physics, Anusha Zafar. MSc Zoology, Saima Bashir. Master of Business Administration, Fatima Shaukat. Amina Manzoor. Hajira Maqsood Ali. Huma Harun Malik. Fatima Farooq. Rabia Khalil. Sania Mukhtar. MS Computer Science, Mehreen Nasir Bhatt. Sadaf Aslam. Sabah Dilawez. Misbah Iqbal. MA Gender and Development Studies, Nida Sahar. MA Punjabi, Samina Munir. BS Honours, Environmental Science, Fariha Kanwal. Sophia Ikram. Beena Wajid. Aisha Altaf. Sayyida Rida Fatima. Sadia Mahmood. Tuba Naz. Ammara Ghafoor. Madiha Mumtaz. Ambareen Aslam. BS Computer Science, Nashia Alvi. MA Fine Arts, Afia Khalid. Hira Babar, Sayyida Sidra Batul, Samia Shahzad, Iram Fayyaz, Sania Aslam, Sadiqa Bano, Farm D, Sumbul Nausheen, Shaista Jameel, Fatima Idris, Javeria Munir, Rabia Malik, Saima Sharif, Humaira Saeed Khan, Rabia Kiran, BFA, Maryam Ali, Mohsina Rashid Butt, Sumbul Rauf. Co-curricular activities, roles of honor. Best Debater English, Ikra Shahzad, MBA. Best Calligraphy Artist, Maimoona Tajarab, BFA. Editor Kiran English, Maimoona Imtiaz Alam, MA English. Editor Kiran Urdu and Best Poetess, Sayyida Samar Jafri, MA Urdu. Best Painter, Afia Khalid, MA Fine Arts. Best Player, Amina Mir, MSc Mass Communication. National level best players. Best player, Bisma Idris. Best player, Nisha Maryam. Best player, Farina Asghar. Best player, Kurutulen. Best Student of the Year 2008, Academic and Co-Curricular Activities, Sidra Andalib, Farm D. President Students' Council, Ikra Shahzad, MBA. Now, I request the Vice Chancellor, Professor Dr. Mrs. Bushra Mateen, to present her annual report.
Honorable Governor, Mr. Salman Taseer, respected members of Syndicate and Academic Council, Secretary Higher Education, faculty members, and respected guests, Assalamu alaikum. It's my pleasure to welcome you on 7th convocation of LCWU. This occasion is unique as today we are gathered to celebrate the achievements of our nascent female graduates. It is a very pleasant coincidence that we have gathered here to honor the fresh female graduates today, that is 8th March, the International Women's Day. We are aware of the fact that women have successfully broken the barriers and hindrances towards higher education. Now we can see women actively participating in all spheres of life. Kenneth J. Johnson said, education is women going forward from cocksure ignorance to thoughtful uncertainty. Education does not mean teaching people to know what they do not know. It means teaching them to behave as they do not behave. We believe that good education is another name for happiness. All around the world, it is acknowledged that education is the cornerstone for sustainable development. It is the fulcrum around which the quick development of economic, political, sociological, and human resources of any country revolve. In fact, education is the greatest investment that the nation can make for the quick development of economic, political, and social spheres. Having recognized education as an instrument par excellence for effective national development, as well as a dynamic instrument of change, it is also the basis for full promotion and improvement of the status of women. Education empowers women by improving their living standards. It is the starting point for women's advancement in different fields of human endeavor. It is the basic tool that should be given to women in order to fulfill their role as active members of the society. In fact, the educational empowerment of Pakistani women is the springboard for every other form of development. And LCWU is committed to carry out this aim. Since 2002, the college has been granted the status of university. That is a step ahead in the empowerment of women in our national life. Since then, it has broadened the spheres and is providing education to females in diversified fields. That is general education, media and mass communication, BFA, textile and design, applied psychology, and many other hardcore sciences and technology and engineering. Successful running of Jhang campus symbolizes our aim to meet the upcoming challenges and equip the women folk of remote areas with latest knowledge. Dear audience, the forum of this motherland, which fosters a dacoit cluster of highly learned, self-esteemed, and motivated scholars who are ever ready to render their quality services to the promising youth, believing that each of us have different talents, different dreams, and different destinations. Yet we all have the power to make a new tomorrow, a bright Pakistan. We at LCWU cherish our memories, but look forward, treasure our friendships, but reach outwards, learn from the past, but move onward, live with each day with hope, and of course, climb upwards. Honorable Governor, today's dire need is not only to open up the elite universities for the masses and teach them to adjust to today's democratic, pluralistic society, but also at the same time to maintain the standard of teaching and level of research. In developing countries like Pakistan, sometimes universities have been built more or less according to Western models, and sometimes even as branches of old European institutions. However, at LCWU, we try our best to match the subjects and their approaches in the most modern manner, which are comparable to renowned world-class universities, including many universities of UK, Japan, Thailand, Iran, Kuwait, Malaysia, and Bangladesh, with whom we have MOUs, and our students are studying there. But side by side, carry forward our golden traditions and heritage which distinguish LCWU from ordinary education imparting institutions. Research projects and methods are centered all around in almost all disciplines, keeping in view the needs, conditions, and of course the limitations of existing facilities. We are thankful to the honorable authorities and Higher Education Commission for their timely and ever-extending moral and monetary support. I take this opportunity to present few outstanding achievements of LCWU in the year 2008-2009. Great stress has been laid upon the capacity building of the teaching staff, with the result that the number of PhD staff has increased from 15 in 2002 to 63 in 2010, and the number of MPhil from 18 to 80 in 2010. 17 PhD scholars registered in 2004 at LCWU have completed their PhD degrees in 2008-9. Remaining 6 have already submitted their thesis. Hence, LCWU has produced 23 PhDs as of today, that is in 5 years. Currently, 34 students are doing PhD in different natural sciences and social sciences subjects, most of them on higher education's indigenous PhD program, and they're studying on scholarships. 4 faculty members have completed their postdoctoral fellowship from UK and USA, and one of the faculty member has completed her MA in film and TV production from Bristol University, UK under HEC project. 19 foreign scholarships have been allocated for various departments in all faculties. 11 faculty members are presently studying in renowned universities of the world for completion of their PhD degrees. We have BS 4-year degree program in 25 subjects, MS MPhil program in 18 subjects, and PhD in 14 subjects. LCWU has not only excelled in the field of academics and research, but also in sports. We have kept a previous 25-year record of winning all-round best trophy of Lahore Division in the inter-board matches. Similarly, in inter-university championship, LCWU has maintained its overall 3rd position among all universities of Pakistan by winning 2nd position. Here I would like to mention Lahore College is the single institution, whereas all other universities have at least 300 to 400 affiliated colleges, and they draw the students from these affiliated colleges and then compete with us, which is only one institution, and we have limited number of sports women who are admitted here. Even then we get a position. Now, on a very sensitive note, I would like to draw your attention to a noticeable degree of gender imbalance, which on the International Women's Day, we are exercising our prerogative to appeal to your very empathetic sensibility. The land near Kalashakaku interchange, where 2 male universities, Government College University and UET, have been blessed with funds to purchase and develop land, but sadly, as LCWU was ignored. The money to purchase land was allocated but not released. It was not the loss of LCWU, it has been the loss of a very large female community, which amounts actually to loss of opportunity and deprivation from empowerment. Gender inequality is indeed visible in the fund allocation and its release. But under your kind patronage, we are sure will be redeemed with some exercise of reverse discrimination. On your end, Jhang campus is still waiting for the transfer of land. We are still looking forward towards the exemption of duty on purchase of a building at Shadman from our own resources, but now we don't have money to get it registered, so kindly look into this matter as well. We would like to request you for the funds for the installation of 2 lifts for the new academic block, which I showed you just right now when we are coming in the hall, as a gift for a women university on International Day. Dear graduates, a few lines dedicated for you as this is your day. Today becomes a special day when you are truly on your way. Together, all the knowledge gained, each moment spent so wisely framed, we wish you luck in all you do with all that's good and right for you. I end up my words with extended gratitude to our Honorable Chancellor, worthy guests, our very own faculty members for sparing their precious time to make this event memorable. Pakistan Zindabad. Thank you. Now I request the Chancellor to deliver the convocation address.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Dr. Bushra Mateen, Vice Chancellor of the Lahore College for Women's University, Mrs. Shaista Wine, Registrar, faculty members, graduating students, guests, ladies and gentlemen, it's a great honor to come here today and to see so many young ladies going forth in the world to make a name for themselves in Pakistan on the 7th convocation. And I'm also very impressed to see that right in front of me is your mass communication department, young lady Maliha, who's in charge of all the communications. It's from the university. I think that's something which is a symbol. And I see from the mass communication department how many young ladies are going into the media, which is also very encouraging. Because as a politician, we're all afraid of the media, and even more afraid of female anchors. So I have to get into your good books at this stage. Whichever university I've been to, and most of them are both male and female, every time nearly 80% of the prizes are all won by females. And I think, and now in all the universities, I'm seeing another very encouraging trend that most of the students are female as well. More than 50% in sub-universities like Sargodha, which is a faraway area, nearly 60% of the students are female. So I think the ladies are taking female empowerment a bit too seriously. But as Chancellor of the university and Governor of Punjab, I'm going to have a special quota now for men in some of these universities. Because today is a very important day because it's the International Women's Day. And this day has a special significance for women all over the world, and especially in Pakistan, where women have been struggling for the last 60 years to take an equal and honorable place in society. There's still a lot of outdated, a lot of tribal, medieval customs like Karokiri, Swara, and child marriages, attacks on females, which are prevalent all over the society. I think as educated women going forth in the world, I think it's important that not only do you work and establish your name as an equal in business, in offices and everywhere else, but also take up the cause of women who are less fortunate than yourselves, who don't have the same opportunities as you have. And I think as educated women in Pakistan, you have a special responsibility. Because we have a long struggle here, and no society and no country in the world can be successful if their women are not on equal level and don't have the same opportunities as men. This is something which is all over the world. So I think here in this college, you have a special responsibility. There has been some, I think, positive legislation recently. We've had the discrimination in the workplace acts, which were passed just now by the Parliament, and for harassment in the workplace. I think these are important. I'm not saying that habits change. Habits take a long time to change. But at least on the statute is there. The government is giving a clear policy guideline, including the Act for Domestic Violence, against domestic violence, is also in the Assembly, and hopefully the government will pass that as well. I think these are very important symbols and messages, because we are in a country, again, where I say we need to not only have an equal support for women, but even more than that. We have programs like the Benazir Income Support Program, which is positively directed only for the poorest women in areas where they do not get any opportunities at all. And recently, the United States government also allocated $84 million towards the Benazir Income Support Program, because they were so impressed with the way it had been conducted, the transparency, the good quality, the data collection and so on, that this money also came in. A lot of international donors have come also to support this program. And all this program, specifically, the money is paid to the female of the family. And that's important. To the poorest section, to the female, and then on top of it, they are loading things like health insurance, education insurance, opportunities for starting businesses, funding, co-funding and so on. And these are very important programs because any society in which one section is less empowered than the other, it's important that that weaker section is supported by the government, and the government goes that extra 100 miles to make sure that they get the same rights. So, as I was coming by, I saw the new building being completed, well, almost complete, apparently handing it over in April. I think that's come from the Higher Education Commission, the funding, and we all played a major role in making sure that this money was released and this money came to the college. There are other areas also where the Vice Chancellors complained to me that the government is not moving fast enough for some of the money, and she complained that it's something to do with female discrimination. So I said it's nothing to do with that, but if there is any reason whatsoever, I'm going to make sure, as your Chancellor and as an advocate of your mission and your university, that I will ensure that this money comes to you as soon as possible. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Pakistan Zindabad.
Honorable Chancellor, I request you to declare the convocation closed.
I declare the convocation closed.
Now, I request the President Students' Council, Ikra Shehzad, MBA, she'll present the vote of thanks.
Honorable Governor of the Punjab, respected Vice Chancellor and my fellow students, it's my immense pleasure to give the vote of thanks in behalf of all the students who are here today. Due to the guidance of the teachers and their hard work, all of us who are here today achieved a respectful and dignified position in the society. We are proud to be the graduates of Lahore College for Women University. I thank Honorable Chancellor for awarding us the degrees, Vice Chancellor and Registrar for their guidance, and teachers for their endless support. I thank you all.
Now I request my Vice Chancellor, Dr. Mrs. Bushra Mateen Sahiba, to present souvenir to our honorable guest, Governor of Punjab, Salman Taseer. Now I request my honorable guests and my degree holders for refreshments. Thank you.